Hey guys, it's Connorama here, and I'm kind of doing this late night video just to get some things out of the way and whatnot. It's just a lot of things have been bothering me lately, and one of them is being obviously the police, and I thought to talk about this matter is to, well, get in my police outfit, be near the police department, and whatnot. Obviously, these are standard issue. Let's just admit that. It's like almost 3 a.m. in the morning over here, so yeah. Anyway, guys, there's been going around a lot of reports about police brutality and how it's getting uh, out of control or something like that. It's apparent, yeah. Apparently, it's just getting out of control, or there's so much of that going on. Like recently, I did actually watch a video where this. To be honest, I'm not gonna bring race into this, but yes, it was actually a white cop shooting a black man or African American, however you really wish to say it. Now, to be honest, I did hear a lot of stuff about saying that he was unarmed and he ran, and the cop shot him like 8 times or something, and put down a taser right next to him, and then said when cops arrived that apparently, yeah, he tried to frame the person and whatnot. So yeah, I totally understand that, and I'm like seeing that and whatnot. That's what a couple of my friends told me. I'm not completely sure. I didn't really read that too much into it and whatnot. But to be honest, and well, actually, going on that, I also see a bunch of other things saying policemen are stupid morons and fat ugly pigs that seriously need to get their heads straight, or need to get their heads straight and whatnot. Um, I guess I can agree and disagree with a lot of people about this specific matter. Um, to be honest, yes, I have seen a lot, or at least I've even heard a lot about just the police doing a lot of stupid things. And yeah, but to be honest, is it really an entire policeman's fault, or at least like, is it a? I'm sorry, it's pretty early, and I just got bored, and I really wanted to talk about this, so I'm kind of stuttering a little bit, or at least miswording what I'm trying to really say. To be honest, I find it completely wrong that people would blame the police, um, just blame policemen altogether. I mean, if you think about it, it's not truly an entire policeman's fault and whatnot. It isn't. It really, or at least it's not like just cops in general. It's not. It's not just cops in general who are at fault. It's just the people who were. It's just the people. I mean, once again, I'm gonna bring this up. Haven't you guys ever heard the saying, "Just because there are a few bad apples doesn't mean the entire barrel's rotten"? And thereby saying, basically, what they're trying to say is that there will always be uh, bad people in a particular group, whether that be Christians, pro-gay people, anti-gay people, firemen, policemen, co-workers. Um, there's just so many people that are sorry, are just extremists, and they're terrible, and they're racist and whatnot. And to be honest, yeah, I do not like those people at all. I really hope they get what's coming to them. And basically, what I'm really trying to say is that I don't believe that just because there was one what the frick are you doing? I don't know what this guy's doing. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. Oh, okay. Well, apparently I'm a psychic, and I know when this stuff is gonna happen. But anyway, guys, mostly it's just I don't believe that cops in general should be blamed. It should mostly just be those people who committed the crime. It's not like, or it's like that one thing that like some people are racist against black people for a specific reason, and I guess sometimes it's because maybe they've been mostly wronged by African Americans or something like that, or at least that's what I think is a more likely thing, or just people are just stupidly racist in general. But I mean, it could also happen to white people. It's like I even hear a lot of stuff about apparently there was a racist thing that a bunch of black people in like Georgia or some shit started killing a bunch of, I don't know, I forgot which state it was in, but a lot of black people started killing a bunch of other people in a state, and Ohio, I believe, I don't know, and just started killing a bunch of white people, and that I find is completely and utterly wrong. It's terrible. It's such a terrible waste of life and whatnot. Like, people don't truly deserve that and whatnot. So, really, I just say blame the person who actually did all the heinous crimes instead of blaming the entire society or community in general. I mean, it's just terrible, and it makes you just as bad as the person that carried out the hateful deed. In my eyes, anyway. If you seriously have to completely and utterly hate an entire race or hate an entire subject just because of one person without giving it a full chance for yourself, that makes you wrong. That makes you completely and utterly wrong. I mean, yeah, yeah, I do listen to a lot of people when it comes to them not having the same things as me, and yeah, I do question it and whatnot. But it's like some people still have to. Ooh, that was a green light. But some people still have to say like, "Oh, I'm stupid, I'm wrong," and whatnot. It's like, really, why are you trying to alien? And why are you trying to take me away from something I believe in and whatnot? It's like, it's just so wrong, and people are just stupid nowadays. So to be honest, what I'm really trying to say is with cops and with this whole cops and people hating cops, it's like, why would you hate the police? They've they literally took that job so that they can protect you and keep the bad people off the streets and whatnot. And I recently saw this other video. Apparently, this one chick and a 17-year-old dude got pulled over by the cops, and I think, and the cops said that he smelled whatever how you wish to say it, smelled marijuana in the car. He smelled that in the car apparently, and I mean the video wasn't exactly in huge detail of whether this female driver had any in general, but she kept saying that it's not allowed in my car. Well, and not to say that she was lying, but technically you can't really tell with people nowadays. I mean, like, from learning from experience, people nowadays are backstabbing liars. They are a lot of people are backstabbing liars and will do anything to get what they want. So to be honest, how could you really tell if this person didn't have marijuana on them? Because newsflash, marijuana is illegal. Whether you people say it's not drugs, it's not bad, and whatnot like that. Either way, it's still illegal, and I'm not gonna get on that subject and whatnot about whether marijuana is all right or not. be solved somewhere else on somebody else's video and whatnot. But mainly, I'm just saying it's like, when you get pulled over by the cops and he suspects you of something wrong, just do what he says and nothing will happen. It's like, seriously, you really gotta bitch about it and whatnot? And that's just what pisses me off beyond belief, is that people think they're in the right. Yes, they may be really in the right, but technically you can't... you have to prove that to the police, because that is their duty. That is their job. And living in the house that I grew up in, there was discipline out the wazoo. When I was a moron and I thought I was in the right, and I may have been in the right, but my dad, I had to prove that to my dad. And you know what? If I couldn't prove it, then you know what? I get spanked. Oh wait, I'm not sure if that's like the proper words to say it in, but mostly it's just there was a lot of discipline, and I really respect my father for everything that he's done and whatnot. He's not a bad father. He's not abusive or anything. He doesn't break my shit. All I'm saying is that my dad mostly taught me how to, well, basically when when there are tough things in your life, you gotta suck it up. You gotta suck it up and deal with it. And the one thing that angers me nowadays is that a lot of people just love to fucking bitch. They just love to bitch and cry, and when something doesn't go their way, they completely and utterly just piss and moan like little twerps. And if these people were seriously old enough to drive, then they should really start thinking about this, because, yeah, you kind of need to do what the cop says. If you were speeding or something, and cop says you were, then yeah, most likely you were. Otherwise, they wouldn't stop you for any other reason. Now, if they apparently smelt, why do I keep saying smelt? It just sounds better. If they smelled marijuana in your car, then you need to somehow prove to them that you don't. Because what I did see was that, well, one thing I did see that the cop did or at least I'm not saying it's true, but this is what I'm saying, and this is my general look on it. Apparently he smelled marijuana. Okay, and you say you don't have marijuana in your car. Okay, fine. Then fucking prove it. Because to be honest, I would do the exact same thing if I was a police officer. I wouldn't believe you. You're not exactly a reliable source and whatnot. I just fucking met you. So, prove to me there's no marijuana in your car and you could be on your way. I don't care if you hate me or not. You gotta obey. And that's what I just hate about people, is that they think they can do whatever they want. Now, so basically what I'm saying is, prove you don't. Don't be an asshole, because most likely you're in the wrong. And just do what the cop says. If you do what he says and listen to him, it can all be over super quick. And then I saw that basically the cop tased the other dude in the back seat, and mostly what I was hearing was like, you better not touch me until my mom gets here. And it's like, really? I know you're 17, but stop acting like a little bitch. Like, seriously. I hate it when people just like, don't put your hands on me, man. It's like, seriously, you're not tough. You're a fucking 17-year-old. Shut the fuck up. And then things, yes, did start getting physical, and he said to get out of the car, and the dude just wouldn't comply. That's the thing that like completely boggles my mind, is that he didn't get out of the car after repeatedly saying, or the cop repeatedly saying, hey, get out of the car, please. And he would not say he wouldn't get out of the fucking car. And it's quite pitiful, if you ask me. It's like, seriously, just get out of the fucking car. What's the problem? If you got, if you got not, or if nothing's wrong, then you got nothing to hide. And you need to kind of prove that when you're on the fucking road with a bunch of fucking cops. So that particular video, I say the cops were right. If I don't believe those people who were in the car were in the right whatsoever. So I kind of hope they are answering for their crimes. If they didn't have any marijuana and whatnot, then they weren't lying. Okay, well you still kind of need to follow protocol, or you still kind of need to follow the fucking rules. Now, now about the video about the cop killing the one dude. Apparently he shot him like 8 times in the back when this guy was running away and whatnot, and placed the taser right next to him and blamed him and whatnot. Okay, I get that. That is a completely separate case. Yes, that cop was either racist or just a simple dumbass, and yes, I hope he gets his, I hope he answers for his crimes of murder. Now, I know a lot of people are going to go back to the people who were apparently shot by cops in the past, or who was that one dude who apparently got shot by a person, or I don't remember, but there's just a lot of things in this. There's nothing but racism. It's like, seriously, does racism have to mean that much to people now? It's weird. It boggles my mind how oh, a white guy shot a black guy, well, apparently he's racist. It's like, no. That doesn't make him automatically racist. I'm pretty sure people would say the same if it was the other way around. But it's like, seriously? You need to fucking complain right now? What happened, and half the time, it wasn't actual. There was probably like nobody who witnessed everything. So, who's to say if it was truly murder, or if it was a guy doing his job and whatnot? Because newsflash, America, the world isn't exactly a great place to live, and it is the cops' duty to do what they need to do to protect other people. There is no doubt in my mind that 90% of all cops, black, white, Asian, Mexican, I don't give a shit what color you are. I firmly believe that at least 90% of all cops, if not 95% of all cops, are doing their job, and they are thinking about you and your safety. So a mother can get back home to her kids, or a father can get back home to his kids. I firmly believe that. And to be honest, I can't respect anybody who would diss people who are trying to protect you and whatnot. And I just got $2,000 for saying that. I think that's a good I think that's a good sign. But anyway, guys, it's seriously just my opinion. I'm not sure if it's factual or not, but to be honest, I firmly believe in the police force. Brutal as they may seem, sometimes, or probably more than half the time, it's probably people just acting like bitches and thinking they're right when truly they're not. And to be honest, it's this simple. If you think that you haven't done anything, then don't fucking try to look like a person who just committed a crime. So basically, as an example, if yeah, I'm gonna go on the weed thing. Sue me. But okay, until it becomes legal, and who knows if people are watching this in the future, if it's legal, which, to be honest, I really don't care. Newsflash for you guys: if you have weed in the car, and the cops can smell it, you're probably hiding weed, or you probably smoked it in the car or something like that. Think about it. Did anybody smoke in your car or anything like that? If they did, that is total bullshit. Yes, but it's like this one chick is just all like, "I do not allow marijuana in my car, sir." One, well, who's to say that uh, who's to say that you don't have weed in your car still? If you have it in your car, you are getting in trouble, period. And seriously, cops don't just believe you right away. You seriously got to prove that. And yeah, that may be difficult for some people, because some people are probably in the wrong anyway. Probably most people are in the wrong nowadays anyway. The police gotta do it. It's their fucking job. It's their job to keep you safe, whether it be a drug or alcohol or anything like that. The cops have to do their job, period. End of story. No buts or no buts. Seriously. It's a tough world where you got to try to prove to a cop that you're right or you're wrong. Boo hoo hoo. Cry me a fucking river. Seriously. Don't fucking bitch when the cops are simply just doing their job. And that pisses me off dearly. So yeah. If a cop pulls you over, if you don't have anything in your car, or if you don't have anything that's against the law in your car, then you're fine. Just say something. Or at least don't say something, but basically, if somebody is telling you to get out of the car so they can search your car, because that's their fucking job, get out of the fucking car. And if you don't have anything in there, then there you go. You're out. But if you do end up having something in your car, well, guess what? You're gonna get in trouble anyway. Because that's fucking life. If you do something that's technically bad, until it's apparently not, then well, that shit's on you, and you are not in the right, because you are there in the wrong. You get what I'm trying to say here? So seriously, people, stop acting like fucking bitches. I seriously hate it when people have to complain about everything. It's like, am I the only person who actually had to suck it up and deal with things? Yeah, I may complain about something, but I get right over it. It's not that fucking hard. Like, come on. And then with the whole, like, if you can actually, the whole thing about, yes, the cop shooting somebody completely random when they're running. Okay, first of all, if you have a taser, if you literally placed a taser just so then you could blame the other person, you know you could have used the taser, right? Just saying. But yeah, if they actually, since they killed the person, which that's what I heard, 8 shots in the back, so yeah, then yeah, you deserve jail. You deserve life in prison if you do that, because that is literally just a terrible waste of life. Even if the person is just a terrible person, they've raped, they killed and whatnot, your job is to actually bring them into custody, and what is the thing that all cops follow? Or that should follow? All suspects are proven guilty, or fuck, All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. That means you've got to, that means they will get their just desserts and whatnot. They will get life in prison. I guarantee that, because I feel that the court system is not that stupid, or at least how people make it out to be and whatnot. So it's just, to be honest, once again, I just don't like people who have to diss the cops. There has even been people who hunt down the cops. It's like, seriously? You're gonna hunt down the cops? Are you that fucked up in the head? Are you seriously that fucked up in the head that you would seriously go out and kill cops and whatnot? You're right there. You're just a terrible person. And if you kill like cops because apparently a cop killed your best friend or something wrongfully, and now you're blaming it on the entire police force, you're just as bad as that cop who killed your friend. Just saying. So you're no better. You're no better than that white cop who killed your black friend. No better whatsoever. And yeah, that's just my take on it, guys. I know I may be wrong. I may be wrong about a few things. I am kind of tired, but that just it just pisses me off. It's there's no words to describe it. It's just a really aggravating subject, and it's just a lot of people don't have hope for people like the cops because of things they do. But remember, guys, it's people who are doing that, not the police force. I do not believe that it is the police force who would seriously go out and purposefully murder people. If you think about it, a lot of these cops who, yes, they have killed... Why would you stop? A lot of these people who do kill people, or a lot of these cops who do kill people, they are normally alone. So, yeah, they're normally alone, so that gives you a good reason not to say that it is the entire police force, because it's literally just one guy. So basically what I'm thinking is that it's literally just a person being an asshole. It's not the cops in general. So personally, yes, I do believe that there are some things that cops should not do, or at least that cops should get punished for, and that there should be some things that are just overhyped. That people think that cops are terrible. They're terrible people who do nothing but brutalize people, and it's like, really? Really? I'm pretty sure half the time it's literally just you thinking you're in the right, but you're really just a fucking idiot. And yeah, that's my ideal, and that's my idea on it. People, I think, just overhype things. I'm pretty sure half the people who do this stuff, they are in the wrong, and they think it's police brutality, when really they give you multiple warnings to do something. And guess what? It's a guy who will kick your ass through the country. You may be some hardcore thug or boxer or some shit, but no, the cops will beat you senseless. And what? Well, obviously they shouldn't, but they have the power to do that. And to be honest, cops risk their life every day, so really, they are like Marines, they are like the Army, they are like the Navy, they are like the Air Force, except local. They are, most of them are heroes. Most of them are heroes. I firmly believe that. Some, yes, they are bad apples. But once again, doesn't mean the entire barrel is rotten. So I personally say, blame the people that did the wrongdoing, and do not blame blame the person who did the wrongdoing. Do not blame an entire community, and that is just what I hate. It coming from a Christian and whatnot, when they hear I'm Christian, people give me this ugly look, because obviously they dealt with one or many Christians that were completely assholes to them. You know what? Once again, I hate that. I hate it when people have to judge other people right away just because of one little thing, and you don't even know somebody. That seriously pisses me off. And if anybody has a problem with that, go fuck yourself. Because you're a true asshole. My God, a lot of people, so many fucking people, just morons. Sometimes I have to actually ask myself, am I the only person who's actually right in my mind, who's actually right in the head around here? Because a lot of people I meet and a lot of people I see just clearly are not in their right mind. They are clearly just... They are clearly just stupid and ignorant people. But yeah, anyway guys, I think I got my point around. It's just something that's been bugging me, and I think a lot of people should seriously calm down about it. Yes, it is very sad when a person is passed away because of something like this. I pray for those families who have to go through that. It's never happened to me, but I truly pray for those people that have to go through that. And yes, once again, if that family, but I'm just saying, if that family was actually right in their mind, then they wouldn't blame an entire thing in general. They would not, because that's wrong. They should blame the person who did it. Blame the person, not the entire thing. I would feel incredibly offended because one of my coworkers did something and now everybody is blaming me. And I'm pretty sure multiple people have gone through that. And it's unfair and it's terrible, but that's how people are. They are complete and utter crybabies nowadays. And people just like, if I don't get what I want, even if there's a deceased family involved, it's like, seriously? And I'm not saying I don't have a heart or anything like that. I'm just saying that I would rather blame the person who did the crime rather than an entire group of people who are apparently associated with that person. It is terrible, and it is just terrible. And I have no respect for those people. I have absolutely zero respect for those people. So anyway, guys, yes, this will be my end. This has just been something that's been bothering me, and I think people seriously give too much, I don't know if I'd say praise about it, but it's just a subject that has seriously come down to, do you think the cops are good or bad? And people even say no. It's like, come on. But think about that for a second. Think about the whole, just because a couple of apples are rotten doesn't mean the entire barrel is. Just because the entire, fuck me. Just because just because there's a few rotten apples doesn't mean that the entire barrel is rotten. And I take that to heart. I just don't care. I just seriously hate people who have to do that. It's just terrible. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I'm sorry if this was a sensitive topic and it happened to you, but unfortunately that is the hard truth that we all have to realize. It is just the truth. But yeah, guys, my baton's out. But yeah, I don't have the entire belt. It was a glitch and whatnot. But anyway, guys, it's just, yeah, it's just that. That's how it is in life. People have to bitch about every single little fucking thing, and it is pointless. It is a lot of this stuff is pointless, and people seriously need to just get over it. And I'm not trying to be a hypocrite or anything like that. It's just people are stupid and they're ignorant. That is just the simple fact of life that yes, I have to deal with, but it's just, I do believe people can change. So anyway, guys, I really hope that humanity actually changes and whatnot because of what I say and whatnot, because I know I may not be right, but to be honest, it sounds a lot better. It sounds a lot better than people who have to blame others, or have to blame an entirety of people and whatnot. My advice to you is, start judging and think of them as good people until they end up proving you wrong. That is my logic. Don't judge a person until you can't, and don't judge a person until they prove you wrong about something. Like, yeah, you can judge them in your head, but don't judge. But don't like. Yeah, we all do it. Come on, let's just face it. We all judge people in our heads. I do. You do. Your mom does. Your father does. Your cat does. Your dog does. Your fish does. Your gerbil does. Your ad here. That man who's walking on there does. But yeah. Cops are not truly to blame for a lot of things that happen, or at least people just seriously need to cut the shit, stop crying about things like this. Yeah, that's me. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about me. If you guys have any suggestions about what I should rant on, or what I should talk about, if you guys are actually interested in knowing a little bit more about me, I'm pretty much an open book and whatnot. I'm not really afraid to say what's on my mind and whatnot. I'm not afraid at all to say what's on my mind, because in the end, it's all literally just it's just my opinion, and it doesn't truly affect you, because it's literally just me talking. And yeah, I would love to hear more about what you guys would like to say and whatnot. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I thank you all for watching. If you like this video, then please press that like button. If you found this to be one of your favorite videos, then please favorite this video. Please favorite this video and subscribe for more content like this. And once again, this is GTA and whatnot on the PS3. I don't have a PS4. I'm not that fancy. Aw, shit. I just ran into a thing. But anyway, guys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will be seeing you tomorrow with some Black Ops content or some Minecraft content. Who knows? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And I will be seeing you all in the next video I make. See you later, guys. I hope you guys don't think it any less of me. That guy's thinking less of me, isn't he? Hey, sir, you dropped your hat. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, guys, peace out. Love you. And I love you guys. Bye.